it is me, Butterfly Spirit 314. So guys, what I've decided to do is I decided to do an update video because I've been wanting to share my experience about being on Nexplanon, because I found that before I got on Nexplanon, I did not see any videos about Nexplanon birth control, and so I thought I would share my own experience, because for me, I feel like it's going to help other people who are going to decide to use it. And I know my experience is not going to be the exact same as you guys who are going to get on it, but I just want to share some of the things that can happen to you based off of what my experience is. So right now, yes, you guys are looking at a pregnancy test right now. This is a dropper with my urine in it. I can pick it up for you guys. So there's some of my urine in here. Here is the one-step pregnancy test. I think my fiance got this at either Walmart or Dollar Tree. I don't really know. For those of you who don't know, Dollar Tree is like a dollar store where you get stuff for like $1, you know. So anyway, so the reason why I'm taking a pregnancy test right now, even though I'm a Nexplanon, is because my fiance got kind of nervous because we have been sexually active. And he has well, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. He has done it in there, meaning he has done it inside of me, meaning that he has ejaculated in my vagina, meaning sperm came out of his penis in my vagina, okay? So, anyway, so, or as you guys like the frame term, cream pied, right? So I've been cream pied I think like 4 or 5 times now by my fiance and everything from our sexual intervals or whatever. So, my fiance got kind of nervous because he and I don't want to have kids. So, he felt kind of scared because I have not gotten my period. And because of that, he decided that we should go out and get a pregnancy test, okay? So, went to get this pregnancy test. I think it's like $1. Yeah, I think it's like $1 at like Dollar Tree or Walmart or whatever. And you guys can go out and get this pregnancy test if you need to. You know, it's inexpensive. I know pregnancy tests can be a lot more money. I've seen like at Walmart, you know, it can go up to like maybe like $5 or $9, depending on how like technical the test is and all that stuff. So anyway. So this one is $1, and this is very effective. I choose like the dollar ones because I remember I tried using a Walmart one before, and that was invalid. And way back when I was pregnant a while, like years ago, and that test did not read it, but the dollar store test did, and I ended up going to the hospital, and I tested positive for being pregnant. And then I was like, wow, why is the test is like $1? Why is that test more effective than, you know, the test that I spent $9 on? That's kind of crazy, you know. So anyway, I've gone with the cheap dollar test and stuff like that, and I always follow it up usually if I go in the hospital, but in this case I don't think I'm going to have to, because on these pregnancy tests, if it says I'm pregnant, then my follow-up will be going to the hospital. But if they say I'm not going to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to go to the hospital and spend like 8 hours at the hospital? I don't think anybody does. And where I live, yes, it's like damn near 8 hours sitting in a hospital, an emergency room, and then waiting for them to get to you, and you get back there, and it takes them like forever to, you know, diagnose you or whatever and stuff or whatever. So yeah, not doing the whole hospital thing. Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to make videos on like my experiences of being in a hospital, I can tell you about that. But yeah, not trying to go to a hospital. So yeah, took this pregnancy test, and as you guys can see, like I said, there's my pee in there, and then I put some of this urine in here, or pee in here. Pee's a fun way to say it, I guess. I put this in the sample window, like 3 drops of my pee in here, and then it generated a result. So I'm gonna kind of zoom in on it. So it says CT, so I'll read off what CT means. and it's on the back here of the instructions. So it says pregnancy results. The presence of 2 red lines in the result window means you're probably pregnant. The upper line region of the window is the control line, and the line of the lower region is a test line. The intensity and line may vary. They do not have to match. Not pregnant result is the presence of only 1 red line appearing in the upper control window. The result window means you are probably not pregnant. Invalid. If no red line appears in the upper control region of the result window in the 3 to 4 minutes, the results is invalid and you should repeat the pregnancy test with another first signal 1-step pregnancy test. So if you guys take a look at my results right here, and I don't know if it's better for me to turn it on, but here is my results here. Okay, so here's that. And I'm trying to look at it to see if this is how it's supposed to go. So this is actually how it's supposed to go according to the box here, according to the sample. So as you guys can see, I can show you guys my result. And my result is, if you see right there, is not pregnant. Not pregnant, C line up there, okay, in the middle. So I'll point to it. So this is my result right here. And that's next to not pregnant result. And you can see here, not pregnant. So, on Nexplanon, I've been sexually active. My fiance has cream pie me several times, like 5. And I'm not pregnant. And I'm saying this to let you guys know that birth control can be effective. Nexplanon is 90, I believe it's like 99% effective. I'd have to like double check online if I have to go take a look at it. But yeah, it is 99% effective. So it's a really great birth control, I feel, for women to use. Now, everybody's experience is going to be different on Nexplanon. For me, I found out this morning that even though I've been sexually active, my fiance's been doing it in me and everything and stuff, and I found I'm not pregnant, which is good. And actually, today's Labor Day, by the way. So that's good to know. And also, reason why I would want to be pregnant is because I have a job full time, and for me, I want to keep making the money and working on things that are important to me, like business, like business. Basically, I have ideas for like 2 businesses that I want to open and run. And for me, having a child just would not be something I want to do. And, doesn't mean I don't like kids. And I make that statement because a lot of people assume like if you don't want kids, you don't like kids. But I have a nephew that is so cute. And I like being his aunt, and I like being able to like send him gifts and everything, call him and everything like that. So for me, that's cool. And I have a niece also. So I'm not really missing out on anything by not having kids. For those of you guys who are going to say, you're missing out, some people say, oh, you're missing out on childbirth. I'm like, I'm not missing out on that because I've never dreamed of being pregnant. And I've never imagined myself being pregnant and then a baby coming out of my vagina. Like, it's so amazing. No, I've never, thought about that. At no time in my life have I ever thought about that. One thing I did think in the past was I did think about kids. I did think about it because my mom had kids, but after a conversation with my mom when I was a teenager, my mom was like, well, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to have kids. You can do what you want and lead your own life. You don't have to do things because of what I did. And I asked my mom, would she ever have kids again? And she said, no. So I was like, okay, cool. So I don't have to have kids, And that's why I'm with a guy who doesn't want to have kids. But does it mean we don't have our experiences with, kids? Meaning our nieces and nephews. It doesn't mean we don't have that, you know, because we still enjoy being around them, but we just be around kids when we want to be, and when we don't want to be, we don't, you know. And I think it takes a lot of dedication being a parent and stuff like that, which is something I know I don't have for a kid, you know, because I think a parent needs to be 100% devoted to a kid, and me, I don't have that, and because I don't, I'm not even gonna like do it. And people are gonna say, well, if you're doing the action of having a baby, you know, if you don't want to have a baby, you shouldn't. I'm like, I can do whatever the hell with my body I want to. Okay? For those of y'all saying that. Anyway, getting back on here. So I just wanted to give you guys an update about like me not being pregnant on Nexplanon, so I'm not pregnant. I've been on Nexplanon. My goodness, I have to like go back and look and see when I got on Nexplanon. My goodness, I think I got on Nexplanon either in June or July of this year, and this year is 2019. And currently it's September 1st, so it's been a couple months here since I've been on it, and I've shared my experiences so far of it. I just haven't made a video recently, so I thought I would like give you guys like kind of an update of what's been going on with me. So yeah, my period, it stopped. My period actually stopped. I have not had any bleeding. It's been like a month, I believe, since I've even had a period. So I'm kind of loving the not having a period kind of thing, because when I was bleeding before, like before my period stopped, like I was annoyed because my period kept going and going and going and going, and that's just annoying as hell. So anyway, that is my update. My arms does still itch sometimes where the implant is, and the reason why that is it just means that I need more water, and so I'll go and drink water so that my arm will stop itching. And I think that's so that it keeps more water in my body, so that the Nexplanon implant will work and stuff. So yeah. If you guys want to find out about what it's like to get the Nexplanon implant, or you want to know about what it was like with the bleeding for me or anything like that, or just my previous experience with Nexplanon, then you guys can definitely check out the videos, I believe, on my channel, because I have not even looked at my YouTube channel in a while because I've been working full time, so I haven't had much time to do that anyway. So anyway, guys, I'm just giving you guys an update on my Nexplanon experience, and I'm very excited and happy because I'm pregnant. And the Nexplanon is proving that it is 99% effective, because I'm not pregnant, even though I've been sexually active and doing what it usually takes people to have a kid, but for me, it didn't result in that, so that's pretty cool. If you guys are thinking about getting on Nexplanon, my advice would be try it out and see if it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, try another birth control, but I like Nexplanon because it's going to last me between the next 3 to 4 years and prevent me from getting pregnant.